Last time on Frieza War, our hero Inoki engaged in the final battle with Alame. After a tough struggle, Inoki was joined by Jetta, who teamed up to stop the evil commander. But with Frieza aware of his betrayal, he knows he must act fast. Now, Frieza and his team approach the king's palace. What will happen when he gets there, and what will he find waiting for him? Find out today. In a distant galaxy, we see the planet Mosha. Seemingly quiet and peaceful, but something rumbles in the distance. High above the mountains, 5 beings rush fearlessly forward. Clouds separate, and the air grows cold. As this is the Frieza Force. The Galactic Emperor rushes at a devastating speed towards the King's palace. Not aware of what he might encounter, but not one bit afraid. Leading the charge at the front, Frieza speeds ahead, with the subordinates not far behind him. Milani, Rulard, Yuzu, and Grappa follow their leader, mentally preparing for what's next to come.
Are you really surprised that Jetta betrayed the Frieza Force? He's always been a cocky little monkey. Honestly, I look forward to see what Frieza does to him.
Aw, Yuzu, you think way too much about them. It's okay to admit that you're sad that he's gone. I feel like you've always had a thing for the little monkey. Like you wanted a pet.
Don't kid yourself, Milani. If anything, he would replace you, not me. I'm the strongest here next to Frieza.
Yeah, keep telling yourself that. It's still not true. In any case, I think Frieza sees you more like a pet than the Saiyans. Like a little freak we can laugh at.
If Jetta and Marrow have failed their mission, that is something to think about later. You heard Lord Frieza. We have a mission of our own to focus on. This might be the most important mission we ever go on, so don't get sidetracked.
Oh, lighten up, Rulard. This could also be the most fun. You always put such a downer on everything. Try to enjoy it.
You're both pathetic. Stop acting like little kids or Mommy will have to give you a timeout. And I mean a permanent one.
That scouter isn't just to make you look pretty. It also lets you know how much you don't stand a chance against us.
So naive. There's more to strength than what a scouter can detect. But maybe you'll find that out the hard way. Speaking of which, we're here. The palace is dead ahead. I'm picking up multiple power levels. This is definitely the place.
I've been itching to get my hands dirty. I'll just wait for Lord Frieza to give the word. And then it's time to get started. The Frieza Force heads straight for the castle, eager to confront the ruler of the planet Mosha. But just then, a blast comes out from down below. Frieza suddenly stops, realizing that they have been detected.
Oh, would you look at that? They have soldiers firing at us. Not a very warm welcome. Milani, tell us how many soldiers are located outside the palace.
Well, there are quite a few. The scouter is picking up at least 25, all aiming at us, though they can't aim to save their lives. What do you want to do, Lord Frieza?
Yuzu, you can handle this. Don't leave any of them alive. I want you to make an example of them. Just one of you is worth 1,000 of them. Just don't take too long.
Finish them quick. Got it.
And just like Frieza commanded, Yuzu rushes in to take out the King's Guard. Each equipped with high-powered blasters, they lock onto their target. But Yuzu is too quick and effortlessly takes down the rest of the guard. Then quickly vanishes. Using his amazing speed, he rushes to take out the rest of the guards while not even being hit by any of the shots fired at him. Most of the guards don't even see him coming. As he quickly ascends high above, avoiding the blast as he goes, Yuzu starts to charge a blast of his own. He fires, heading straight for the castle, taking out as many soldiers in the process. More of the guards notice him, worried they might not be able to stop this alien threat. But they must do their duty. They all fire at this single target, throwing everything they've got at him. But Yuzu is ready, and smiles as he gets ready for a counterattack. Multiple shots surround him, but he isn't worried, as he again quickly vanishes using his superior speed. Then, out of nowhere, launches a deadly punch to one of the guards and a vicious kick to another, dodging another stray blast for his head. Yuzu quickly retaliates in kind, and with a blast of his own. But one more stray blast is left, and is headed straight for Lord Frieza. But at the last second, Yuzu appears in front of Frieza and quickly deflects the blast onto another soldier.
I mean, say what you want about Yuzu. I know I do. But he sure is efficient at his work.
Yuzu continues to dodge between multiple beams of energy and focus on his prey, unleashing his tongue far in front of him and wrapping around the neck of one of the king's guards. With the guard deep in his grasp, he hurls him into the side of the palace. Then, with only 2 guards left, Yuzu charges up. Just enough energy for a final energy wave. Ha! The beam heads straight for the guards, with nowhere to go. They are engulfed in the blast. With all the guards defeated, the smoke begins to set as the Frieza force look on.
Well, that sure was fun. So which entrance are we using? One of the multiple holes I made? Or the front door?
Let's be polite and use the front door. They might cooperate with us better. After all, we are their guests.
I hope for their sakes, they can show the proper respect now. Yeah, now we've killed most of them.
As they move towards the front door, everything seems quiet again. No more soldiers come out to stop them. The size of this door is preposterous. Who were they expecting, a giant?
I said to use the door, but you can open it in whichever way you like.
So with Frieza's permission, Rulard uses his energy to blast through the door.
So do you think they know we're here yet?
You're a moron, Yuzu.
Slowly, the forces move through the corridors of the palace. Frieza, again leading, not expending even the tiniest bit of energy. Wow, after all that outside, I thought there would be more of a fight in here too. But they are just standing here. What's the matter? Not wanting to damage the furniture.
Looks like they are the furniture.
If they aren't attacking us, then good. They are maybe smarter than the ones we already killed. Either that, or they are waiting for orders.
I think they're scared, knowing we killed all their friends. Besides, they don't stand a chance.
Well, technically, I killed their friends. But I am willing to share the credit this one time. If it makes you look more capable than you are, Milani.
One of the guards is tired of hearing them insult their friend and goes to attack. But Milani is ready with an energy whip. She attacks the guard and wraps it around his neck.
This may sting, only for a moment, whilst I drain all the life from you.
The energy begins to transfer from the guard right into Milani, draining him until there's nothing left.
See? I told you only for a moment. Now anyone else want to try? No? Good.
Yes, all great. But where do we go? I am sick of wandering aimlessly. Check your scouter.
So, let's see. There are multiple high power levels here, gathered in one place. It's definitely where the king is. I'd say they're expecting us. Just to the left here, though there are still some corridors we might need to navigate.
No, we don't. Frieza lifts up his hand, points to where Milani said the high power levels were, and launches a death beam. Not only does it destroy the wall, but every wall behind it, until it reaches the king's throne room. And just like that, Frieza and his forces appear before the king.
Greetings, I am Lord Frieza, though you probably know that. As my father has handed his army down to me, I must take my place as ruler of the universe. I know you pose a considerable threat, so I have no doubt that you are expecting me. But that isn't why I'm here. I am actually here on a mission to acquire something. I would appreciate, if you know what I'm talking about, to hand it over.
But then, out of nowhere, we see 4 weapons, each different and pointed at Frieza.
Oh my, you 4 must be very strong to challenge us. We don't even have any weapons. What will we do?
The guards ready their stance and prepare to attack.
As much as I would love to dispose of you all, I have waited long enough to see the king. So I'll leave you 4 in the hands of my warriors, 4 on 4. Nothing is more fair than that.
So, Gulad, Grappa, Yuzu, and Milani launch into action. The guards are ready as well, so the fight begins. Each of the guards attacking and clashing with a member of the Frieza force. Yuzu uses his tongue to surprise the guard, latching onto his trident. But the guard sees it and counterattacks, launching Yuzu upwards, crashing into a wall. Frieza approaches the throne, cautious yet confident.
My father told me so many things about you. But I still struggle to believe you were once held in such high regard.
As Frieza moves closer, he sees the hand of the king, but something startles him.
Oh, well.
Meanwhile, the battle rages on as Milani is dodging multiple attacks from the weapon. She vanishes, dodging a fatal move. As she moved high up into the air, she readies herself for a strong kick. The guard isn't ready, and as he looks up, Milani is already there. Heading right for the guard, she kicks him right into the wall, causing an explosion. Grappa, on the other hand, is locked in a test of strength with his opponent, both struggling to get the upper hand. Grappa, still attached, moves in with a headbutt. The guard never saw it coming and has no time to react. Fazed by the damage, the guard has a moment to recover. Until he doesn't. And Grappa has his hand in place to finish this. As the smoke clears, Grappa isn't even out of breath. Next, we have Yuzu. Using his unique style of fighting and fast moves, he approaches the enemy with such speed the guard isn't ready. And even with an energy blast from the guard, Yuzu is already past him and ready to launch his counter-strike. Just like that, Yuzu eats the guard whole. Milani looks up at Yuzu.
Ugh, you're such a freak. Can't you just fight like a normal person? Why do you always have to be so disgusting?
Hey, what even is normal, am I right?
Well, clearly not you. So, how long have you been sitting there, Rillard?
Long enough. You all took your time, didn't you? Honestly, if Lord Frieza would have let me, I could have took them all out myself. As this battle closes, we go back to Lord Frieza, staring this mysterious foe in the face.
Ah yes, this makes much more sense. I wondered who might actually be able to rival my power. I didn't think there was anyone who could, but this makes sense.
I didn't think King Cold would have told you. So much more fun for you to find out yourself.
Oh yes, undoubtedly. This is a rare occurrence indeed. I'm sure your name shakes the very foundation of the galaxy, just like mine will. But I must ask, what is your name?
Can I kill him yet, Father? I already hate listening to his voice.
Oh no, let's hear him out, son. He could be here for a number of reasons. You must excuse him, Lord Frieza. He is still learning to control his temper. Allow me to introduce you to the rulers of the planet Mosha. I am King Winters, and this is my son, Hale. Please, tell us what you are here for, so we may be able to assist you. Frieza has met the King of Mosha, King Winters. Him and his son Hale now appear before him, members of Frieza's race. Will they be allies, or the most deadly of foes? Find out what happens in the next episode of Frieza War. Next time on Frieza War. As Frieza and his army approach the king and his son, we see some alliances formed. But which side can be trusted? Frieza is eager to get his hands on the weapon they possess. But what lengths will he go to acquire this device? Find out next time on Frieza War. Thank you for watching Frieza War, and if you manage to find the Dragon Ball hidden in the background, be sure to leave a comment. Until next time, peace.